What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So today we had installed the Model Y roof rack and the company EVBASE had sent it over to me for free. So thank you EVBASE for sending it over. EVBASE is a Tesla accessory company. They make accessories for the Tesla Model S, X, 3, Y, Cybertruck. They make like wheel covers, roof racks. They make stuff for the interior also as well. So go ahead and check out their website. It's called EVBASE. And I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go in there. And also there is a discount code that you guys can use. It's my code. It's called Nico20. So if you guys want to go ahead and use it, you guys do get a discount on the website. So I'm super excited because I get to use this as an awning for when it rains or a shade cover. I could also put things on here on top, like a Thule cargo, so I could have like extra storage on the top, especially because inside the Tesla Model Y, it does get cramped because I live in it. So right now I'm at my parents' house and installing this because I have all the tools and stuff here. And it's kind of hard when you're doing it in a Home Depot parking lot. As some of y'all have seen in the other video, we had people like trying to sell me strawberries on the street. Like I was just trying to install my bed, but we got caught up in all that. So anyways, regardless, we have the roof rack installed. So this is what the roof rack looks like. And we got the rear one right here. Super clean, matte black finish. And it really goes really well with the Tesla. Man, you could put so much stuff on a roof rack. Like you could put kayaks on there, you could put a cargo, you could put extra storage on there. Anything extra that you don't need inside the car, you could put up there and they could lock it up. There's also a locking system on the roof rack so they make sure no one can steal it. So I'll show you guys that next clip right here. So with the roof rack on each side, when you go right here, you can pretty much unclip it. And then it has a system right here. So this is how you torque it down. And this right here is a locking mechanism with the key. So you just put in the key, you turn it, and then it'll unlock it. If you do want to lock it, you just turn it back and then it locks on itself. So even if you turn this, you can't take off the whole entire roof rack. As you can see, it was kind of hard to install this thing from all the chips and shavings, but we got it done. So to put this back on, you just slide it like this and then smack it in place and it's good to go. And just for reference, I will show you guys the other one. So this is the rear one. So right here, same thing. You got the little mechanism here and you got the key lock here also as well. So that's how you lock the system. So it doesn't look all janky when you have the covers off. You just put it back on, slide it in, start from the bottom and push forward. Fun fact, by the way, I used to work on these Tesla Model Ys in production as a supervisor from 2019 to 2024. So I know the interior of the car, the exterior, and pretty much like the whole build of the car. I used to be hands-on the vehicle for like 5 years. So it's pretty cool to actually own a Tesla. Fun fact also, I do own this Tesla right here outright. I don't owe any debt on this car. It's fully paid off. And so if you guys want to check out that other video where I paid off my Tesla, go ahead and check that out. It's very, very cool to build something and to create it on the line, and then you're actually driving the damn thing. So it's very, very humbling to me to actually own a car that I helped build and make. So my heart is always with Tesla, even though I was laid off from Tesla. But you know, onto this new journey of life, and yeah, just taking you guys along the journey of this new adventure that I have and stuff, of trying to reach this financial independence. You know, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be a tough battle, but hey, all things that are hard and tough are great at the end, because you're gonna be like, damn, I can't believe I did that to attain that, right? All right, guys, check out the new setup that I have. It's really cool. I found a place for the lights to just stay in the trunk. And then now the bed platform is also flat. But man, check out this space, man. We got the fridge right here. We got our desk on the top. And then, yeah, just check out this view, man. So sick. Lighting in here is perfect. So it's a little bit better than it being like 90 degrees at 11 o'clock. So we are making a little bit of better progress with the weather. What's up, you guys? So I had a couple questions on the channel about how I keep my climate cool in the car and how does camp mode work, and like how do I stay warm or how do I stay cool in the car while it's 100 degrees outside, right? So there's this little thing called camp mode and keep mode on the Tesla Model Y, and I'll show you guys the buttons right now. So on the screen we have here the keep climate button. So once I press this button, on the right side there is the camp mode, and there's the dog mode and also the keep mode. And so what I do when I go to sleep, I either press camp mode or the keep mode. With the keep mode, it basically keeps your car cool, climate controlled the whole entire night, and that way you don't freeze to death or you don't get too hot. And so the temperature right now is 70, so say I wanted to keep it at like 67 degrees, it will stay there the whole night. The battery does drain around maybe 7 or 8% for a good 7 hours of sleep. And then there's also camp mode, but the camp mode does disable sentry mode, which is not good because you want a car alarm if someone tries to break in your car. And so when I do sleep in the Tesla Model Y, the outside noises are very thin and you can hear everything. Car alarms, you can hear people, you can hear motorcycles, you can hear honks, right? The whole thing, right? So I only do get about 7 hours or 6 hours of sleep per night because the outside noise does wake me up, and I'm pretty much fine with it. Also, when I do car camp, like car living, I tend to only eat a few meals a day, whereas when I was in the house and stuff like that, I would tend to eat like every 2 or 3 hours. When I'm inside the car, I tend to eat like way less, and I'm fine with that because it keeps me shredded and all that, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, if I want to eat, I just eat like a really big meal to last me like for hours, right? So let me give you guys a tour of the new additions to the Tesla Model Y. Here we go. And this is the cockpit look of the POV of driving a Tesla. I do have the carbon fiber right here. It came with it. Yep, this is the Tesla Model Y 2021. You got the giant screen right there. We got the windshield and then the left side. And then the seats, as you can see, gets really dirty really fast. I do have this shelving unit right here to help and hold all my extra stuff. And then we have a Dometic fridge right here with my bed. So let me take you all through a tour. All right, guys, so this is the tour of the bed setup. So this is not fully pulled out, but I have these chuck blocks right here to help pretty much prop the bed up to make sure it's straight. I do have my cooking platform under there. Couple additions here is going to be the Dometic fridge. The fridge basically plugs into the 12-volt outlet, and then I do have my cooking set. Jet boil, I got 2 of them. These are my cooking stuff. Got my little plant called the Fluffy one because someone said you should name it Fluffy. So someone on my YouTube live had suggested that, so thank y'all. The little guy sits right here. And then I have the propane. Also, another subscriber said, is it safe to have the CO2 in the car? It's a good point. So I had wrapped it with some Ziploc bags, so that way if it does leak out, I'm not breathing that in at all. It is airlock tight now, so I'm not gonna get any of that. So thank you for the subscriber who had put that and suggested that if it's safe, I should have that on. Going next up is my pantry. We got some peanut butter, some granola. I have my plates, garbage, spoons, some dish soap, and my seasoning for my ground beef. Someone else also asked, hey, what seasoning do you use for ground beef? This is it right here, wood-fired garlic kinders. I put a plastic bag so that way it doesn't smell. And then I got this cubby thing from Walmart. So I got that. And I have the Dometic fridge propped up on some wooden platforms that always move. I gotta fix that. Let me take y'all through how the fridge looks like. So to open the doors handles, if you guys don't know, these door handles, when you push right here, it then props up the door open, right? So same thing right here. This is how you open the door, and then it pops open and swings, right? So throw that in. Okay, so this is the Dometic fridge that I got from REI. It's called the CFX. These are the vent panels that you have to keep clear about 2 inches. So there's one on each side. But the cool thing about this is there's a flat surface area right here, so you can use it as a desk. Also, you have the temperature gauge right here. So this is the power on button, and we have the, you can turn it up and down. We'll give you the sections setting the temperature. And once you set the temperature, you could then put it down or up depending on what you want to put. But the cool thing about this, man, so I got this stick that I prop up it open with. And yeah, so I got some blueberries. I don't have to put oatmeal in here. I don't know why I have that in there. Some blueberries, some eggs right there in the back. And then I have all the rest of this. Got my chicken. As you can see from the condensation, it does keep the stuff cool to a temperature that you want for it to stay alive. Okay, so that's the fridge that I have. And then I kind of like put this down by throwing this in here. Link in description if y'all want this fridge, but that's the fridge. It sits right there. And then I have my laundry right here on the bottom. So all my laundry sits right here inside this tub, and this whole thing right here is free. So that way I have a whole platform to kind of put my stuff on. Yeah. And then when I'm sleeping, I have this thing here. So this holds my eye mask if I do need it. I have not been using this because I now have up top, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this whole top was see-through before. And when it was see-through, it was really bad because all the light kept seeping through, and I kept waking up in the middle of the night. I mean, I kept waking up really early when the sun came out. So now this whole thing is blocked off, right? So, yep. So this is the grand tour of it all. And I got the lights up right there in the back. So it's just an updated tour of the new additions to the family. The bed frame and the fridge, and the, yeah, it's a single bed frame. And these are the lights that I got from REI. So they twinkle like that. Pretty cool. Little cozy area. It looks real comfy. This is home for the next few years. So welcome to the home. So I'm so excited about this new roof rack that I have. I'm going to get a roof cargo box from my friend Jed Moya tomorrow. It's going to be super exciting. Going to install it. Going to see how it looks and feels. He said I could borrow it, so just huge shout out to Jed Moya for letting me borrow his cargo box. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it goes. If it's too big, I might not use it, but if it's perfect, we might use it for a little bit. He's going to let me borrow it, so it's going to be very exciting to, you know, relieve a lot of this space that's being used up right here. I mean, look how crowded this is, guys. This is insane. When you're car living, things get piled on really quick, really fast. So it's gonna help out having a cargo box up top. Obviously not gonna leave a lot of valuables up there. It's gonna be anything that I can store that I don't want in here, but is not like expensive stuff, you know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Gonna upload this video tomorrow, and then we're gonna see how the roof rack looks tomorrow when we install it. So if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Follow the journey to financial independence, living in the car, saving money, saving around $1,500 a month. And yeah, go ahead and give this video a like, and comment your thoughts. What should I do next on the next videos? And thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you guys, and you guys are supporting the journey. And it's gonna be a good, long fought battle, but you know, we're up to the challenge. Just like anything new in life, it's hard in the beginning, but once you find the groove and once you find your habitual routine, it becomes easier, like you're on autopilot. Thank y'all for watching. We'll catch y'all in the next one.